Yo, 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 what's good, everybody? You already know what it is. It's your boy Trenton Mills, and this is the very first episode of the Munchies podcast, right here on the Sugar Water Network. First off, I gotta say, this is kind of crazy. We talking food on a podcast now? Man, I used to just talk to my homies about food while I was eating it in the car at 2 a.m. Now we got cameras, microphones, a whole network. We leveling up for real. Big shout out to the Sugar Water Radio team for making this happen. Everybody behind the scenes, editing, setting this up, believing in the idea, this one's for y'all. Quick backstory. Now look, before I was food reviewer Trenton Mills, I was just a LA kid with one mission: smoking and hunting. You already know what I mean. When the Munchies hit, it wasn't about healthy choices. Nah, it was about survival. I needed flavor, I needed grease, I needed something that felt like it hugged my soul at 1 a.m.
And over time, that turned into something else. I stopped just eating anything and started knowing what's actually good. Now I'm here to tell y'all the truth, what's fire and what you need to stop wasting your money on. Today's review, Main Street Eats, Kennesaw Cowboy Burger. All right, let's get into it. Today's stop is Main Street Eats in Kennesaw, Georgia. Main Street Eats official website. Now I'm not gonna lie, I didn't even walk in the restaurant for this one. That's the beauty of this show. You never know when I'm pulling up. And honestly, that's better. No fake smiles, no let me cook it different for the camera. Nah, we want the real plate. First item, Kennesaw Cowboy Burger, $11.99. Listen, this burger came out looking exactly like the picture, and I'm talking scary accurate. That's already a win.
We got 2 4-ounce certified Angus beef patties, melted pepper jack cheese, house-made Whiskey BBQ Sauce, shout out Colorado sister restaurant. That sauce got personality. Fresh jalapenos on top and bottom, crispy fried onions, fluffy toasted potato bun. Man, first bite, I had to pause the recording, because why is this burger acting like it got something to prove? The jalapenos hit you first, then that Whiskey BBQ Sauce slides in like, yeah, I belong here. And them crispy onions? Bro, that crunch is disrespectful. This is a messy burger though, I'm not gonna lie. You need napkins, emotional support, maybe a backup shirt. Second item, Eats Burger Quad Patty, $14.99. Now this is not a burger. This is a weightlifting challenge with bread. 4 patties, 1 pound of beef, no games. You can customize it, but even basic, it hits.
This one is just pure meat and bun chaos. No fancy sauce trying to impress you, just you hungry or not, and I respect that. Honestly, this one might taste better than the Cowboy Burger, but it's also the one that will make you question your life decisions halfway through. Munchies rating. All right, let's break it down. Taste, 8.5 out of 10. Presentation, 9 out of 10. Looked exactly like the photos. Price, 5 out of 10. This is where it hurts. Munchie factor, 10 out of 10. Final Munchie score, 4.5 out of 10. And I know y'all gonna be like, why so low? Listen, I'm keeping it real. The food, good. The execution, solid. But the price point? Man, today's young crowd is not dropping $15, $16 on burgers like that every day. I'm sorry. That's why places like Burger King still survive. They hit that I got $6 and I need food now category.
Look, you gotta understand my perspective. When I give a score, it's not just about taste in a vacuum. It's about the entire experience and, crucially, the value. For what you're paying at Main Street Eats, especially for a single burger, it's just a bit steep for an everyday meal. I'm not saying the food isn't worth something. It absolutely is. But if you're on a budget, that $15, $16 per burger adds up fast. Most people aren't budgeting for gourmet burgers every day, week after week. This is where we separate the survival spots from the treat spots. Main Street Eats, with those prices, firmly lands in the treat category. It's a place you go for a special occasion when you're really craving that specific high-quality burger experience. It's not a spot where you just casually roll up for a quick, cheap bite after a long day. The true Munchies often demand immediate satisfaction at a reasonable cost. That balance has to reflect in the final score. So while the taste and presentation were almost perfect, that value piece unfortunately pulls the overall score down. It's a fantastic burger, no doubt, but one that asks a little too much for it to be a regular go-to.
So there you have it, folks. Main Street Eats. A phenomenal burger experience, especially that Kennesaw Cowboy. But remember, for the true Munchies hunter on a budget, it's more of a special occasion treat than a daily grind. That value equation is always crucial on this show. And that brings us to the end of another episode of the Munchies podcast, right here on the Sugar Water Network. Big thanks to all of you for tuning in, for riding with me on this culinary adventure. Make sure you hit us up on social media. Let me know what spots you want me to review next, or if you agree or disagree with the ratings. Your input helps shape where we go and what we taste. We're just getting started, so definitely subscribe, follow, and tell a friend to tell a friend. There's a whole lot more flavor coming your way. Believe that. For now, this is your boy Trenton Mills signing off. Stay hungry, stay blessed, and I'll catch you on the next bite.